Hello, guys. We are live on PatriciaE-TV. And guys, I'm going to give you a second to chime on in. Today's subject we're going to be talking about Latrese Allen. And in the subject line is saying, is the real comedian Latrese Allen a blessing or is she a curse? So we're going to have a conversation, guys. Sound like my voice is a little hoarse. And drinking some tea. We're going to have a conversation, guys. We want your opinion about this matter. We want to be constructive. You can, voice your viewpoint, and we just want to be respectful of one another so our comments can be heard. But I'm going to wait till you guys come on in, and we are going to be discussing the real comedian Latrese Allen. We want to know, is she a blessing or a curse? So I'm going to give you guys time enough to come on in. But before we get started, you guys go to my page, Patricia E. Jackson. I'm sorry, Patricia E. Jackson, also known as PatriciaE-TV. Go ahead, subscribe, click the like button, and click that notification bell. So anytime that we're having new content, live stream, you guys will get the notification as to when we're going to be going live and to let you know. We're on the air, so don't miss out. Okay, guys? So come on in. As you can see, the topic line here today is the real comedian Latrese Allen a blessing or a curse? I want you guys to voice your opinion today. I want you to let me know what you think. Put your comments down, and then we're going to also reference and see what comment that you stated, and we're going to respond to that. Okay, guys? So come on in. I'm going to give you guys a few seconds so we can start this live and get it going. I see we already got some people coming in. Yes, come on in, guys. It's going to be a hot topic. A lot of people been asking me to do this, and also I wanted to do it because I want to know your opinion. I want to know your opinion. I want to know your thoughts. I want to know your feedback. Do you think Latrese Allen is a blessing, or do you think she's a curse? And what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask you guys a series of questions, and I want you to respond and you to let me know what you think. So you're going to have to chat down in the bottom section, put your comment, okay? So you can be heard as well. And all of this is opinion, guys. Everybody has one. So we're going to talk. Okay, guys. All right. So my first question, first of all, let me tell you who Latrese. Let me give you a little bit of Latrese Allen. Okay. The real comedian Latrese Allen. From what I've seen, she's famous on YouTube. She's famous on Facebook. Okay, guys. When I say famous, she's well known all over the world. Okay. Also, what I noticed as of December the 12th, 2021, she has over 1.3 million followers on Facebook. You guys can take a look at yourself. You can go ahead and take a look. This is not just me saying it. This is what I've seen. Okay, guys. She has over 1.3 million followers. So I'm going to ask you guys a question related to that a little bit later. But the first question that I wanted to pose, that I want to ask you guys, would you say that giving back to the community and families as it relates to book bags and school supplies, do you guys think that was a blessing to some people, or what do you think? You think that was genuine? What do you think? Because when I watched the news channel, they had Latrese Allen, if I'm not mistaken, she was giving back school supplies. I remember seeing a story on her. And then she was giving back school supplies to children, and she was helping children during the school time. So my question to you guys, do you think that was a blessing to many, or do you have any feedback on that? Anybody? Well, my statement to that is giving, period, is a blessing. During trying times, people are needing needing things. The parents may not be able to buy it, or the parents may not be around. You know, they may be still staying with the grandparents, or they may be been hit with hard times. And to be able to give back to the community, trying, I would consider that a blessing. I would consider that a blessing, guys. I would consider that a blessing. So if anybody got any feedback on that, I got a few comments here. Okay. All right. I got Mrs. Reeves. Thank you. Good afternoon, Ms. Reeves. Good afternoon, Ms. Reeves. Okay. Well, we got another question, another statement here. Let's see what Ms. Reeves says. Okay, Ms. Reeves says, I think she's a blessing. And why I say that, because half of the YouTubers not be where they are today are making money they're making. And that is one of the questions that I had on there too. Just what you just said, Ms. Reeves. And I'm going to get that. I'm going to tie into that. I'm going to tie into that just a little bit later. Emmanuel Lewis. Okay, let's see what he has to say. Emmanuel, for chiming in. I really appreciate you guys. You stated, yes, she gives back, but it's hard to trust someone like her. Okay. Well, Mr. Lewis, just elaborate a little bit about that, because we want to know, because you may have a genuine reason for saying that, and it could be your reason. And I don't know what your reasons are, but we would love to know what your reasons are, because people feel a certain way about people, and we don't know why. So just to give it a little bit more detail about what you mean by that, we would love to know. Okay, we got another comment, Ms. Reeves. Ms. Reeves, you say, I think it was a blessing for her to give out those backpacks. I agree with that, because it takes time and effort for you to get up out your day. Matter of fact, you got to buy the supplies. You got to organize it. See, a lot comes with it. You got to organize certain events to be able to give back, okay? And then you got to set things up. So it's got to be coming from somewhere. It's got to be coming from somewhere other than, someone would say, "Oh, she's a curse. She's hateful." That's just one opinion, but it's okay. Bring your opinions on, and so explain what you mean by it. But when giving back to young children and families that are in need, I would say that's a blessing, guys. I would say that is a blessing. So, guys, let's look at another comment here. Okay. All right, Mr. Lu. All right. But you guys' comments are welcome. I would love everybody to chime in and let us know what you think. Now I'm taking those that are just chiming in. We are asking the question: does the real comedian Latrese, is she a blessing or a curse to many? Is she a blessing to many, or is she a curse? And I would love to hear you guys' viewpoint and explain to us what you mean by that, because you may be feeling a certain way. We don't know what your experience are. But once you explain, then we'll be able to talk about it. Okay? We'll be able to talk about it, whether it's a blessing or curse. Let's talk about it. All right, guys? So the second question is, another thing that it was noted that she feeds the less fortunate. So, guys, do you think that's genuine when she go out and feed the people that are in need, or that are in depressed neighborhoods, or the less fortunate? Do you think that is a kind gesture, or is it a blessing or a curse? Anybody? Okay. All right. Ms. Reeves. Okay, let's see what Ms. Reeves has to say. Thank you, Tracy Reeves. I thank you for chiming in and sticking with us today and keeping the line of communications open. You indicated that, hold on, let me pull your comment up a little bit. You said, I think it was a blessing for her to give out the backpacks. Okay, let's go down here. Okay. Yes, a blessing. Yeah. And yeah, just explain why you think it's a blessing. Explain why you think it is a blessing. Okay. And then this gentleman here, he said she can be a blessing. she can be a blessing. A blessing. So I'm seeing a lot of positive feedback, guys. Let's see what Mr. Lewis, and I really appreciate you guys taking the time and giving us your honest opinion, because your voice matters as well. It's leftovers. Let me see what this say, Mr. Lewis. Let me see. You said it's leftover. It's not like you buying food and cooking the food and giving it to the homeless. Okay. It's leftovers. Okay. Well, Mr. Lewis, he thinks it may not be from a good place. He says leftovers. The thing about all of that is, Mr. Lewis, you kind of funny to me. But anyway, thank you for your honest opinion. Leftovers, is it something that they are able to benefit from at the time? Did they have any food themselves beyond that? Was it many that took advantage of that situation as far as she offering food? Sometimes we got to think about the deed itself. Was it helpful for anyone at the time? Were they able to truly benefit from that? I hear you, Mr. Lewis. I hear you. So at least we got your opinion about that, okay, guys? We got your opinion, and we thank you for that. So I want you guys to stay close and keep telling us what you feel and how you feel about the matter. I'm going to ask another question, okay, guys? I'm going to ask another question. Okay. This other question that I want to ask is, do you think that she helped others grow their channel directly or indirectly? Now, that may be a touching subject for some people, but now I do see a lot of people on, now this is me talking now, I want to know your opinion as well. I do see a lot of people on YouTube that actually have content about Miss Allen, the real comedian Latrese Allen. So do you think, guys, that they are able to benefit from that, whether it's directly or whether it's indirectly? Do you think they're benefiting from the videos, or even talking about her videos, or even sharing her videos? Do you think she's a blessing to those that do that, directly or indirectly? Guys, I want to know your opinion. Let me know, because I've seen a lot of videos out there about Latrese. You got some that are talking positive. You got some that are talking negative. Sometimes they may share her videos because of the commentary, comedy, or, what place is it coming from. So whether they like her or whether they dislike her, whether they think she's a blessing or a curse, do you think people are able to benefit from her videos? I know Ms. Reeves talked about, some people are making money off the videos that she shared, that she's already put out there, and people are able to tag along or put their own twist or their own videos together and make content from it. So let's see what you guys have to say in reference to that. Okay, let's go back up here to Ms. Reed. I think Ms. Reed talked about others are able to benefit from her videos. Let's find that comment. Here we go. Ms. Reeves. Ms. Reeves stated, she said, I think she's a blessing. And why I say that is because half of the YouTubers would not be where they are today if they were not making money off, I hope I'm paraphrasing that correctly. They are today making the money they're making. Okay. Ms. Reed feel that people are making money off of the real comedian Latrese Allen. So would you consider that a blessing or a curse? Come on in, guys. Come on in. Tell me what you think. This subject line today that we're talking about is the real comedian Latrese Allen. Is the real comedian Latrese Allen a blessing, or is she a curse? So we on the subject line now. We want to know by the other people, YouTubers, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube, they are using content relating to Latrese Allen. So would she be considered a blessing to those people, or would she consider a curse? Okay, guys, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Guys, hold on for just a second, okay? Think about it, and I'll be right back. I apologize, guys. I hope I didn't lose anyone. I do apologize. Yeah. Yes. A lot of YouTubers are their followers has picked up. They have storylines to talk about. They're able to connect with a lot of people out here through this live media, the live streaming. So we're wanting to know, do you think Latrese Allen is a blessing to many when they use her content on YouTube or Facebook? Or is she a curse? I want you guys to be honest. I want you guys to voice your opinion so we can hear, so we can know what you think. Your opinion matters to me today. Your opinion matters because I want people to know how you feel and what you think and explain your reasons for that. Okay, guys? All right. Okay, we got a person here today. We have Wilma Latham. She says that most definitely, Latrese Allen is a blessing. Miss Latham, thank you for your feedback. I appreciate that. Can you explain why you think she's a blessing? Yes. So guys, let us know if she's a blessing or a curse. You give your reasoning for your statement, guys. Our subject line today, we want to know if the real comedian Latrese Allen is a blessing or a curse. We also talked about the giving of the book bags to families or school supplies. We asked the question, was she a blessing or a curse as it relates to that? We also asked the question, when giving back to the homeless, she was able to feed those that were less fortunate. Okay? So we Mr. So we want to know what you feel, Miss, and every thing with the council. Also, she's well to as a 12 right had her one point meal grab two and her. What do you think? I want to know because that's a big following. 1 point meal. What do you think about that? Why you gravitate for one? People are following her. Now there's a lot of people can follow you for many reasons. People can follow you to see, and they can be your support. People can follow you so that they can have content to be able to create about you. Okay, whether it's negative or positive. So, or people can really genuinely follow you because they like something about you. You're the topic of the week. You're the topic of the day. You keep people entertained. There may be something about that person that they feel that's a truth, and they don't mind listening and following those individuals. So yes, guys, I'm welcoming all your comments. Come on in today and talk. Let's talk. Let's talk about it. Okay, the real comedian Latrese Allen. Okay, we're wanting to know a blessing or curse. We had some great participants. We had Ms. Reeves. She stated she's blessing Mr. Lewis. He gave his honest opinion. He feels that the food that she gives out, the leftovers. So I don't know, leftovers and not buying. It's leftover is not like buying food and cooking the food and giving it to the homeless. And then I also went on to say, a kind gesture needed at the right time. That is important as well, because those people out there, they don't know if the food is leftovers. Long as that food is prepped and prepared in a way that's safe and good to eat, and it's benefited. It's a benefit for that time. Okay, so maybe that be something that we can kind of hold to heart and know it's the act itself. It's the act itself. Okay, Miss Latham. Let's see what else she stated. Miss Latham, thank you for chiming in, Miss Latham. And Ms. Will Latham, you stated because people are using their views to get paid. Okay, so that's a blessing. Okay, if you're able to benefit from something, guys, whether you know it or not, if you're able to monetarily benefit or socially benefit from something, that can be a plus. I don't know, sometimes you may not want to give credit where credit is due, but that can be a plus. Okay, so we just got to look at the act itself, the timing when it's needed, and then we want to know if it's genuine or not. So, Mr. Lewis, we got Mr. Lewis back on there on the live. Okay, let's see what this said. Mr. Lewis, and she's not a clean woman. I would not get any food from her. That's only me. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Lewis, for your honest opinion. We appreciate that. We appreciate your honest opinion. We thank you. Yes, guys. So what we're gonna do is gonna go right into the next question. Okay, guys, because we don't want to hold on that too long. You guys stated that many people are being able to benefit from Latrese Allen's videos, content, so they're being able to monetarily benefit from that. So you guys, we got a lot of people that indicated that is truly a blessing. So thank you guys for your honest opinion. And at the end of the story, a lot of people think she's a blessing or curse. Okay, because this is just not words. This is from people that follow her. This is from people that have their own opinion. So, like Mr. Lewis, he has his opinion. Like Ms. Reese, Ms. Latham, we all have our own opinions, and it's okay to voice our opinion as long as we're respectful of one another. And thus far, this is constructive criticism, and I thank you guys for your support, and thank you for sitting in on this live and giving me your honest opinion. Okay, guys, the next question I have in mind about the real comedian Latrese Allen. For those that are just joining, the subject line today is the real comedian Latrese Allen a blessing or a curse? Your comments are welcome, guys, as long as they're constructive. Your opinion, hey, come on with it. You need to be heard just as well as anybody. Just make sure that we are respectful of one another. So we're adults. We're having an intelligent conversation, so we can do that. We don't agree with everything people say, but we still can be heard saying what we need to say in a respectful manner. And guess what, guys? I thank you for that. You guys have really been true on the line. Okay. The next question about curse. This next question is, what about her support team? Do you think she'd give back to them? The people that are around her, I don't know whether it be the friends, the workers. Do you think she's a blessing to them? Anybody? Anybody can tell me anything? Okay. So the people, when I say people, the people that she offered jobs to, okay? Friends, I don't know if they are friends, but friends, her associates, do she give back to them? Okay, guys, do she give them recognition? Just asking. Just want to know. I don't know if she a curse to her friends, is she a curse to the people that she offered jobs to, or is she a blessing? Your honest opinion, guys. Come on, don't be afraid. Come on in and tell me what you think, because this is the PatriciaE-TV live streaming, and your opinion counts. Okay, guys. So, what do you think? Do you think that her support team that she has, do you think she give back to them? And if so, what do you think she give back to the team? Well, I can tell you what I've seen on some of her videos. I know that she provide an eloquent. Was it elegant? That's the wrong choice of word. I do see that she offer. It seems like they have a lot of fun. They laugh, they talk, they eat a lot of great food. I see they eating crabs. I see this extravagant meals that they're always having. Okay. Far as the people, it appears that she offered jobs to people. I see some of her housekeepers. Those people, I'm sure they're not doing work for free. So giving people jobs, that can be a blessing to many. I don't know the rate of pay that she pays these people, but they're probably getting paid a good salary. Okay, guys. So I'm just thinking about. I'm just seeing what I see on TV, on the on Facebook, on YouTube. This is what I see. I will share with you what I see. If I'm seeing something that's different, I will let you know. But this is what I see. Offering to help people. I would say that's a okay. So another question I want you to let go. Have you ever been from the streets, either with recognition, jail, or anything that have you benefited personally from Latrese Allen? Whether it be through announcement of your business, whether it be letting people know who you are, so people can give you support. Excuse me. Have you benefited from? Excuse me, guys. Hold on for just a second. So think about it. Have you ever benefited from Latrese Allen? Hold on, guys. No, see you later. Okay, see you later. You got it back? No. You come back? All right, later. I'll call you. I'm sorry, guys. Another interruption. They ought to know when we're on TV, you can't do that. They be live streaming. Thank you guys for being so patient and waiting for me. All right, we got some more people coming in. All right, we got Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis has been actively talking with us today, y'all. We got to show Mr. Lewis some respect because I thank you for being here. That's his honest opinion. So, Mr. Lewis, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna replay what you. Let me see. Okay, Mr. Lewis. Let's see. I think he was answering the question I asked about the people around her, and I asked, is she a benefit to the people? Mr. Lewis. Really, Okay. Hello, hello, hello. I'm back. I'm back. Okay. Can y'all see me? Can you see me? I'm so sorry, guys. What happened? I'm sorry, guys. Can you hear me? 1 2 1 2 1 2. There's a delay. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. I don't know what happened. Okay. All right, guys. We got a comment from Miss Brown. How do you know what are hold on, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, Mr. Lewis, you says yes, she pays her so-called friends to be around her. Well, one thing I would say, I wouldn't be fond of paying people to be around me. You either have to be with it, or you have to be somebody that wants to be there. And you can kind of pick that if you see that people are really not wanting to be around. 1 2 1. Guys, I'm trying to get now. I'm in slow motion with this camera. Okay. Mr. Lewis says, well, she talks to them like they are low class. Okay. Miss Darlene, they like, what is wrong with my camera? Something is going on with this camera, but we're going to get it fixed in a minute. All right, guys, next question. Real friend. Okay. All right. Yeah, 1 2 1 2. My camera is tripping. All right. I'm going to show a couple of more videos, show a couple of more comments, guys. Miss Anna, I thank you for your viewpoint. Miss Anna says she is so done with the negativity. Thank you, Miss Carol. Thank you for sitting in. Thank you for your honest opinion. Appreciate that. We respect that. Miss Anna, she is just so done with negativity. But this platform today is wanting people to express themselves in a constructive way. Subject like today is the real comedian Latrese Allen a blessing or a curse? got, I don't know why this camera is tripping. My camera, guys, I might have to close it out and go back in it. Okay, we got a YouTuber that says they need to ban negative channel. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say negative, ban it, because you know we got this thing called freedom of speech. However, we do need to not violate anybody's rights. Like if they have copyright protected rights, you need to, you know, be careful of that. You need not people character. We need to be careful of that. So they got certain rules in place to kind of stop some negative unwanted behavior. So, but to ban everyone from freedom of speech, then I would question it, because you may have something important you want to say. Okay, as long as you do it in a way that does not defame or cause violations where it's a legal thing, then by all means, speak. Okay, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I got to go out, and I want you guys to come back, because my system is acting weird. Okay, guys? So let me close it out, and I'll be back too. All right. Okay. You got 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. No, yeah, that is not it. I don't want voice be slow.